actually doing your scream and jumping down.
One Act has begun rehearsal for their upcoming show.
One Act is competitive theater. We get to go to competitions and other shows throughout the year, and we get to perform shows, just show off our talents with acting skills.
So over the summer, to prepare for One Act, Mrs. Borer and I read through a bunch of different scripts, trying to find out, which ones are going to be possible to do with our space, our budget, and the amount of kids that we have out. Thankfully, the amount of kids keeps growing, so we can do bigger and better shows if we keep getting the numbers. Rehearsals, actors will go on stage.
We'll block out the show, we go through the lines, and just kind of get the movement with the physical, talking part of it, so we'll just match everything together.
Technical side of things, lights will be in the booth, messing with lights as we rehearse. Sound will start to come up with sounds while we rehearse so we can kind of hear some of those. Makeup and costumes work mainly in Mrs. Borer's room, drawing out, coloring in, and testing makeups on different actors that aren't on stage. And then we're holding off on set for the moment, but then set will come in and actually start producing set pieces, building them, putting together things so that we can actually have things on stage for actors to interact with.
So I have to memorize all my lines, obviously, which isn't that hard to do. I don't have as many lines this year as last year. And then we have rehearsal every Monday and Tuesday from 6:30 to 8, and we'll just block out the show, go through our lines, and just kind of get a feel for the whole thing.
My favorite part about rehearsal is those moments that come together so perfectly that you just get goosebumps as you watch it. It's happened so many times this year that I am very excited to kind of see the full thing put together.
I love the parts where everything's just bouncing back and forth like it's natural. So a lot of our show has banter in it, and so it's really cool to see the parts going back and forth like it's just a normal conversation. It's rehearsed, but it doesn't seem like it.
This year's show is called Oz. It's a take on The Wizard of Oz, but it's not Dorothy, it's Beth now, and Beth has actual emotional reasons to go to Oz so that she can come out of a difficult situation stronger than when she went in.
So I play the guide, which is the main character's unconscious mind, and I'm just kind of pushing her through Oz, getting her through the story, helping her realize that life's gonna go on, you're gonna be okay.
My position is I'm the acting director. Mrs. Borer is our technical director, so we've split duties that way. So for competition days, get up early, load everything into a trailer, get everyone on the bus, and then we'll drive out.
We go all over the state, so our first one's in Gothenburg, and we just perform our show, we go to watch other people do their shows.
And then come 10:45, it's all hands on deck because we perform at 12:30, so we have to start getting costumes and makeup on. Tech has to go out, unload the trailer, make sure all our set pieces look good for when they go on to stage, and we just keep moving from there, and we perform at 12:30, and then after 12:30 we get all of our stuff out as quickly as possible because we've only got about 15 minutes.
And then we have awards where hopefully we get medals and trophies and stuff like that.
Be sure to go and watch Oz in the auditorium on October 25th at 7 p.m.